Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about NASA pens, Soviet pencils, Musk, and metal shops. We got another question from our metal shop guys. Hi, Miss Belle. This is directly from one of the right-wing guys in the shop to you. I want to start by saying thanks for not yelling and for answering the questions we send you honestly. And for being playful and good-natured, not mean when you make fun of us. Yes, it was awkward listening to the video about Pearl Harbor. So, I wanted to ask you something about President Trump cutting programs. Your explanation of the Politico payments was really helpful. And I'm starting to see that Republicans are screaming fraud about anything they don't like the same way Democrats scream racist about anything they don't like. You've also said more than once that you think there can be cuts made. We make and repair a lot of tractor implements. Listening to our customers talk about how the freezes are hurting them, or at least scaring them out of spending money until later, makes me worry about Musk coming into the military. The military is the only thing I think the government should spend billions on. I want a military that says, you bombed our boats, so we're building a portable sun. They probably don't know any more about the military than they know about farming. How are they supposed to fix something they don't understand? What are they supposed to look for NASA pens when a USSR pencil would work? How can they avoid messing up? I don't know, maybe one of them listens to you. And will the military really ignore bad decisions? Thanks. They won't ignore them. They'll drag their feet. I love that story about the pen and pencil so much for a bunch of reasons, and it definitely plays into the topic. If you've never heard it, the story says that during the space race to the moon, both the Soviets and the U.S. were having issues finding a pen to write in zero-G or write upside down. Then NASA spent $1 million on a pen. The Soviets just used a pencil. The story is meant to show government waste and show that Soviets had a better model for government procurement. But I personally think that spurring innovation by developing a pen like that is worth $1 million because no research is wasted. It leads to something else. This story is really, really old, and it's been around a long time. And it's also made up. It's not true. This problem did exist, but pencils didn't solve it because the tips broke off and it could hurt the astronauts or equipment. The thing everybody knows as a space pen was designed with private investment. The Fisher Pen Company patented it in 1965. NASA started using it in 1967. So it was private investment seeing a need and filling it that solved the problem. There's one other thing about the story that never made sense to me. The point of the story is that the Soviets were less wasteful and more thrifty when it came to the space race. Maybe that's true. I tried to call the Soviet embassy and ask where they landed on the moon, but nobody picked up the phone. Look, if it was me trying to cut waste at DOD, I'd talk to every first sergeant and ask them where the money is being wasted. Then I'd talk to the brass and ask them what weapon systems they don't actually want. Congress actually forces DOD to take or keep some items it doesn't want or need, like the literal combat ship. Once you have all that information, you tell the brass they're losing 15% of their budget for each branch and that they need to draw up a new budget. See what they prioritize and compare it to the waste and unwanted systems. You're not actually using their new budget, but it gives you a really good, well-informed starting place to make cuts based on efficiency and need, rather than scrapping programs because you don't understand them. Musk and Company very well might have called research into rocks in Tennessee fraud, and we might not have got the portable sun. You have to talk to the experts in each field. If you want a writing instrument, go to the pen maker. not Congress, and not the tech bros. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.